There's a reason some marriages collapse quietly. No cheating, no screaming fights. Just two people slowly realizing they married the wrong person. And almost every time, the warning sign was there before the wedding. It just didn't look dangerous at the time. Here's the truth no one prepares you for. Marriage doesn't change behavior, it multiplies it. Whatever pattern you ignore now will become 10 times stronger once legal, financial, and emotional pressure enters the picture. So listen closely. If someone does this one thing, never marry them because it always gets worse after marriage. They avoid accountability, not loudly, not obviously, but consistently. Pay attention to how they talk about problems. Is it always someone else's fault? Their boss was unfair, their ex was crazy, their family never supported them. Life just keeps happening to them. This isn't bad luck, it's a mindset. Psychology shows that people who externalize blame protect their ego by avoiding responsibility. And here's why that matters for marriage. When accountability is missing, repair is impossible. After marriage, conflicts don't get simpler, they get heavier. Money decisions, family boundaries, stress, kids, health issues. And someone who can say, I contributed to this, will always make you carry the emotional weight alone. You'll become the problem solver, the peacekeeper, the one apologizing just to move forward. That's not partnership. That's emotional labor disguised as love. Here's how this pattern escalates after marriage. Before marriage, blame sounds harmless. After marriage, it becomes deflection. Deflection turns into emotional distance. Distance turns into resentment, and resentment quietly kills intimacy. You'll notice conversations start going in circles. Issues never fully resolve. You feel exhausted trying to explain the same thing in different ways. Not because you're bad at communicating, but because accountability was never part of the equation. Now, here's the dangerous part. People often mistake this behavior for confidence or strength. They think they've been through a lot, they're just misunderstood. They'll soften with commitment. They won't. Marriage doesn't soften avoidance, it rewards it. Once someone feels secure that you're staying, their incentive to self reflect drops dramatically. Why change when someone else keeps adapting? Ask yourself this honest question. When something goes wrong between you, do they try to understand or do they try to win? Because marriage isn't about being right, it's about being responsible. And someone who avoids responsibility before marriage will avoid repair after marriage. That's when emotional safety disappears. You stop bringing things up, you stop asking for more, you start shrinking to keep the peace. And that's how people wake up years later feeling lonely next to someone they love. Here's the standard you should use instead. Marry someone who can pause and say, I see my part in this, even when it's uncomfortable, especially when it's uncomfortable. That single skill predicts long term relationship success more than passion, chemistry, or shared interest, because accountability is what allows growth, and growth is what keeps love alive under pressure. So remember this, the person who avoids responsibility now will avoid responsibility when it really matters. And love should never require you to carry someone else's emotional weight just to keep the relationship stable. If this gave you clarity instead of fear, stay here. Subscribe, not for drama, but for insight that helps you choose wisely before life makes the choice permanent.